Fine. So we can just draw some kind of a quadrants for this. Okay. So what I will
Okay.
do here is the lowest sales value is say 0. That is around 3,000 or something is there. Is that 0 to 3,30,000? Okay. We'll give a halfway through. Halfway through is for 3,30,000 is 1,65,000. Is it? So I want to go for this add a line, and I just want to say this line is going to be your yeah constant line on your x-axis. And then say constant, you can give a value 1,65,000,
Yeah. So,
65,000. That is your x-axis. Yeah, I've added this particular constant x-axis 1,65,000. I'll add another line here,
okay.
and this time I'll just say I want to go for a y-axis constant line. Now, see, the highest profit is 55,000, the lowest is minus 20,000. Okay. In between that, I can just keep it around 25,000 or something as a mid average. Okay. Just say
Okay.
28,000. Okay,
Okay.
average profit and so on. So we have just done this particular things. I have put some what do you say quadrant trend line. I can just disable it now. Now we can see I
Okay.
have divided this into 4 different quadrants. Okay. See in the bottom we say x-axis is your sales value and y-axis is your profit. Now from 0 to 3,30,000. So if the values are somewhere over here, they have the high sales. If the values are somewhere over here, is a low sales. If the
Okay.
values are somewhere over here, is a high profit. If it is somewhere over here, is a low profit. Okay. So now what happens here is when you observe, okay, um, we consider this as 4 different quadrants. I consider this as a 4 different quadrant. This is like your low sales and low profit. So we see that labels, fasteners, arts, appliances, furnishing, they have a low sales. The sales they have a low profit since they have the sales are low. So might be we can also call this as a small value profit products. Okay, since the sales are low, the profit is also low.
Okay.
Okay, the low sales and the low profit.
Okay.
Things which is over here. Okay, so they are nothing but what is it? Low sales but high profit. So again, we see copiers, papers. They have not done any kind of a great thing. They have done a very still the sales value are very low. But here we see the profits are very high. Okay, compared to this, we can see it is in the top. Top is high profit, is it? So the copiers and the papers and accessories, these three belongs to this category. Even with the low sales, we have a very good profit or very high profits, is it?
Okay.
Okay. And when you look into this particular quadrant here, okay, so I'll consider this as high sales and high profit. When you see the phones, chairs, binders, all these are coming into this one. Okay, they're in the high profit. The reason is the sales are very, very high. Okay, the phones have done 3,30,000 ka sales and getting a profit of 1 lakh. Um, how much we are getting the profit there? 40,000. Okay, so but we are getting that 40,000 for 3.5 lakhs. So that means when you see overall, it is just around 12% profit. Nothing great. Okay, so the profits are good just because the sales are good. But when you see the copiers, even with not even half of that sales, less than half of the sales, but still we see the profit wise, it's one of the really good profit. The profit wise, it is much more than the what the phones have done. Okay, for a sales of 1,49,000, where the phones have done 3,30,000. No, so with not even half of that sales, we are getting a very good profit. Okay,
Okay.
that is consider copiers, accessories, and papers are like even with the low sales, we are having a high profit. Whereas the phones, chairs, and all these things, binders and things, so even they are belonging to high profit only because the sales are very good. Okay, and the other this one is storage. Okay, chairs also almost very close to this. Machines, labels. This particular range, I can call this as high sales but low profit. So here, these products have very good sales, but the profit wise is very scary. Okay, we see the
Okay.
chair also is very close to that. With sales of 3.5 lakhs, we're just getting a profit of only 25,000. Okay, this is a big
Okay.
concern. And we see the storage. We have done a sales of almost 2.3 lakhs, and we have a sales of almost just 20,000. Okay,
Uh,
so 58% profit. Machines have done a sales almost close to 2 lakhs, but the profit wise is only 3,000. Okay,
yeah.
and the tables
Okay.
have done more than 2 lakhs for sales, but the profit wise it is in a big loss, big negative value. Okay,
Okay.
so that is this product which is having a high sales, low profit. Here I need to do some corrective measures. I need to do a corrections. I need to immediately stop the business or check, like, why things are going like this. Okay, is this happening across all the states? Is a similar kind of a things.
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
all the cities are the same, or might be one or two cities or states. They might be performing good. Try to shift over there. Do the business of these products in that state, not in the states. Okay, so
Okay.
some kind of corrections has to be done. So once you do the correction, then you think things can be improved. Is it?
Okay.
Okay, understood. So
Oh,
we
yes,
can
sir.
have a better decision. So I can say low sales, high profit is should be my favorite product. Okay,
Okay.
so do more what is say marketing activities on that, more promotions on those particular things, because even with the low sales, we are getting a very high profit. Copiers, papers, accessories. But big concern is like those kind of a storage machines, chairs, and the tables. Even though very good high sales, okay, a profit is very scary. Like they have very marginal profit, or like the products with the negative profits is a big
Yeah.
concern to the organization, which because of which things are going wrong. So here we need to do an corrective measures. What kind of a correctives can be done? So look into this. Is the chairs, which state where they are doing a high profits? Try to shift those particular products in that states, that cities. Okay,
Okay.
machines. We have a different regions, or we have a different states. Check which region is performing good, which state in that region is doing good, which city is doing good. So try to shift over there. Can
Okay.
be fine.
Fine, sir. Carry.
You can try this.
Okay, Sadik. Okay, Sadik. Can carry on.
Okay, okay, fine. Interesting, no?
Yeah, Sadik.
What we try to do is the same chart, we try to see it from the different aspects, different perspective and things. Okay, different state, different regions, how this is happening. Okay, and then try to figure it out things. Okay, where which particular products is performing in which region, which area, and try to shift those particular things there. Okay, so that we can use the slicers also. Yeah,
Okay.
if going for, so that you can do the slicer, no? Okay, slicers, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Slicers is like interactive filters. Like I just add a slicer. Sorry, take a slicer and say maybe I'll just add the region or something. So this should have given add a constant line. Okay. So we need to observe this one over here.
Okay.
Okay. When you see South region, man, what is happening? Missions have done a very good sales, but the profit is very low, negative profit missions. Okay. But we see in the West region, still it is a negative profit missions. Okay. But in the Central region, still in the negative. East region, emissions are doing good. So one best thing is try to do the mission sales in the West region. Immediate solution is in the East region. Try to push those particular products in the East region. Try to build the business over there. So there I'm getting a good sales, but also good profit, positive profit. But rest all this particular this one, we can see it is having a negative profit is okay. That
Okay.
is all. When it comes to our tables, we can just have a look at the table here. It's negative profit here. That you know, big negative value minus this one. Okay, West region, what is happening? Still in the negative. Okay, Central region, still the tables are in the bottom. East region, may the tables are still in the bottom. So that means all the regions, may the tables are in the bottom of the table. This one below zero. So it
Okay.
is having a negative in all the regions. Only in the West region, it has slightly a positive. Immediate solution is try to shift this. What to say? Tables to the East region and the missions to the sorry, tables to the West region, missions to the East region. Okay, so immediate solution is
Okay.
okay. So that is
Yes.
how kind of investigations we can do it. Okay, I think we can
Okay.
do that more kind of thing, but you're able to get an idea, no? So how we
Yes.
analyze it and all these things. Okay,
Yes,
see,
Sadhguru.
once you done this, no, you do some good projects and put that in the your LinkedIn profiles and even your profiles. What you do, the resume, you add those things. Not only the course, you say like you've done some project and put that project into GitHub and share that link so people can view that particular things and see and try to make your publicity even in the LinkedIn things. That is very this one.
Okay.
Whatever the things you do, like do some good projects and do it, and those things. And apart from that, I don't believe in the certification from the institutes or anything, but I'll say like there are good things like hacker ranks are there, so like that data camps are there. So these people say you take up the challenges, their questions, answer those particular. They give some kind of rankings. That achievements you try to publish it. That will has more recognized than any institute certifications or anything.
Okay.
So any institute, what happens, they just want to do the business. They are getting the student teaching something, and they just give you a simple questions, or they just pass you and say, okay, fine, you are getting a certificate. That's it. Okay.
Yes.
Um, but if you can do this online platforms, they have a really very challenging thing. Even though it's completely free of cost, but um, that is more recognized. It's very challenging things. That shows like the interest, your involvement in doing all those particular things also things. Okay, and it's a centralized global platform, no? I think so.
Yes,
That
Sadhguru.
is, and even the projects you can do once we do this, no, you can explore more and see. Teaching will have some duration of time. We teach some ideas on things. Okay, but the more you explore, more you add. That will be very helpful in getting a very good jobs and moving for the things, recognizing, getting recognized and things. So that is what right now is industry is also looking for. So people are talking about AI and all these things, is it? So
Yes,
like they like it's not the AI is not killing jobs. Is not at all killing jobs. It is just a rumors kind of a thing. What is happening? Still we need a lot of skilled people. So you need to have the good skills, any technical kind of a things. But with that skills, you need to be like then with the help of the AI, you have to just speed up the jobs. That's it. Okay. Without the skills, you cannot use AI.
yes, Sadhguru.
Okay. Without having the knowledge, subject knowledge, you cannot even think of like, what is data analytics, what is scatter plot chart, why do we use what is say waterfall chart, the ribbon charts. If you don't know the purpose of that, even though chat GPT it gives you all those things, a Copilot gives you all the solutions, but you don't know why it has been done, and you have to explain this to the manager. How will you explain it?
Yes,
And to the
yes,
manager,
Sadhguru. Why are we are doing that?
Copilot. You cannot explain to the manager like, I did with the help of the co-pilot. No, they'll not accept. Then you tell me why did you do this? What is the kind of a benefits in this one? So that should be what we have to prove now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So we'll move ahead. I think. Hey, apart from this, in this particular charts, this is one chart where you can even add the animations. Okay. So what I do is I'll just go to the build. In the build, you can see we have something called the play axis.
Okay.
I'll just go to the play axis and I'll add, say, year, order year. We have 4 years, no? And you can see the bottom, you get this play axis here.
Yes.
We have play axis here,
Okay.
18, 19, 20, 21, and you can start playing this. In 18, what has happened? Okay, you just hit on this play. You can see it just keeps playing 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah,
Yeah.
how things are changing over a period of time. We're able to see those things.
Okay.
Okay, no, apart from all these particular things, so see, this has its own phase, and we don't have an option of controlling the speed here. Okay, we don't have that option of controlling the speed. But if you feel this is fast, you can go with your own speed. Like you have the axis lay, what do you say, the axis bar here, what do you say, play axis. You just hit on 18. It shows me in 18 what is the status. In
O-
18, we see that phones and chairs, they have done a very, 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 very good sales, extremely very highest sales. And when it comes to profit, they both have given me the highest profit. And that
Okay.
was in the year 2018. And we see the copiers and all this is completely invisible. We don't even see them. Okay. They are the top leader, phones and chairs. They are the top leader, both with respect to the sales as well as with respect to the profit.
Yes. Yes.
In 2019, what is happening here? In 2019 में the things have still that phones and chairs are the highest sales, but they are not highest profitable now. So phones is the highest profitable, but with a slight margins here. Okay, in 18 they were the top leader, no competitor in the sales as well as in the profit. But
Okay.
19 may you can see, okay, and also see 19 may they're declining, they're reducing the sales, they're reducing the profit, they're going little lower as well as on the they're moving towards the left hand side. That means they're decreasing the sales. Okay, but at the same time, there are other products which just come up. It was copiers was completely invisible, just came up. Accessories and all those things they were very in the bottom. They just came up. Okay, they moved on the right as well as in the top. That means they did from better sales than the previous year, and they also had a better profit. But we
Okay.
see that for chairs, they were had a very good sales in the previous year, but this year they have declined both in the sales and the profit. Okay, and we see again in 20 what is happening. Hey, they are just moving downwards and right. They are slightly increasing the sales in 19 to 20, but the profit wise still they are going in the bottom. Or they are
Okay.
declining the profit. But we see the copier in 3 years. Oh, in 18 it was not visible at all, and you can see in 20. When you click on this, it also tells me the journey how it came. So you can see in 18 we had a very very low sales and a very very low profit, very close to zero. It was just like 2,900 was a profit, and for a sales was just 9,900 or 10,000,
Yes.
and the profit was 2,900. Okay, and when you see in next year, it has from 10,000 it has increased to 26,000. It's not double, almost tripled. And the
Okay.
profit wise, it was only 2,900. Now it is 9,900, more than triple. No, triple will be 2,900 into 3 is 8,700. Is it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, 8,700. But you can see it is 9,900, more than 300%, more than threefold. It's more than 400%. No.
Okay.
Okay, that is the kind of a growth what I shown in the profit. And the sales also, like when you see it's 260, that is two and a half folds better sales, three and a half folds better profit compared to the previous year. Okay, you can see the kind of way it has been grown. And from it is not stopped there. 19 to 20 again they have doubled it. You can see here,
Okay.
26 they have increased to 50,000. The profit from 9,000 it has come to 17,000, double of the sales and double the profits. And we see 21 again it is showing a progress. We can see, hey, in this particular 2021 in the single year, they have done a sales of 62,000, profit of 25,000. So you can see the sales and the profit is not doubling, tripling. Okay, every year on year They're just multiplying two folds, three folds higher sales, higher profit. Both sales as well as the profit is increasing, and that is what we can see that in the copiers in 2018 it was completely invisible, very small value, very low sales, very low profit. Every
Okay.
year you can see for progress what has been done. So it has shown a very good progress. So we can expect, like, next year it will do much better than this. And you can see it is already in the top leader of the profit. Okay, and this one. So as the investors, I'll be happy to invest in the copiers. I'll be happy to learn from copiers, like, how it is able to perform such a good sales and still not declining in the profit. Profit also is very increasing with the
Okay.
sales. That is what every organization wants, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you see the phones, what is the story here? We can see, hey, it has declined the sales and the profit. Again, they have increased the sales, but the profit is further declined. And we see for the last in fourth year, so the sales is remains the same. Sorry, the sales have slightly increased. The profit remains the same. They have not shown any kind of a growth in the profit. Okay, and
Okay.
there is the same thing in the case of chairs. Okay, they had a very good sales initially, but they have declined, and so further in the fourth year they have shown a little progress in the sales, but it's only the sales. Profit is still same thing, old thing. With the lower sales, we are getting the same profit. At the highest sales, also we are getting the same profit. So I'll be happy to see that, with low sales, same profit is be better, no? So that means this is not a progressive thing, this too. But we see the papers, they have shown a good progress. But since the paper value itself is small, we see that 18 to 19 it was hardly there was a kind of a growth here. Okay, but 2021 they have shown a kind of a good growth by papers. But when you compare with the copiers, they have covered a huge distance. Every year they're covering a big distance with both respect to the sales as well as with respect to profits.
Okay.
So things we have to learn from the copiers, because from nowhere it has come to somewhere.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is a kind
Yeah,
of a
sir.
analysis we are able to see, and based on this we can predict. Okay,
Okay.
so you do more business in the copiers, my profits will be very good. My investment
Okay.
also is less here, because with low sales here I'm getting a high profit. And if you continue business with the phones and chairs, your investment is increasing, the profit is not increasing.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to find, like, which product should be our favorite, which products may I have to do more marketing. Okay, which products may we have to do a corrective measures. And when you see the tables, all the 3 years it's negative profit. First, second, third year it has showing a negative profit of minus 3,500. But we did not look into anything. We did not do any kind of corrective measures. And in the fourth year, we can just see it has sharply fallen down. And in the single year, we have a negative profit of minus 8,000 change.
Okay, sir.
So
Yes,
we're
sir.
able to understand things are going
Yes, sir.
wrong. 3 years it has shown a negative profit. That was good enough for us to understand that chairs are not doing good. Some kind of a corrective measures we're supposed to do, we did not do it.
Okay.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is what is the understandings we are able to do.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Want to try this? You can try.
Okay, sir. Give me a minute. I will try.
Okay. Fine with this, is it?
Hmm.
Okay, the scatter plot. So this is like, the kind of a plot where we can take a lot of business decisions. So I can see
Okay.
that papers with low sales, we are getting a very good profit. This should be our favorite. Copiers with the way it has been shown a progress is really amazing. And we also see that, irrespective of the sales, the profits are growing like anything, showing a very good profit and things. These are like, the future products where they are doing a very progress. So since they have been doing a very progress, this should be our favorite products, no? So this say phones and accessories, this should be something which our favorite products. So we see accessories also doing very good, but the kind of a profit is not that as the copiers is. And we see 1 year it has been declined here. 19 to 20 they have declined in the profit, with this very small growth in the sales. Very, very small growth is almost like no growth in the sales, but the profit they have done decline. But again, they have increased the sales, but the profit is not that very increasing like how the copiers are having.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sir.
We'll go ahead. Okay. So we need to identify those particular products, how they are doing, and all this. And those, you can see they have declined in the sales. but the profit is increasing. But here you can see there are some this binders when you see from 18 to 19, the decrease in the sale, the profit was good. Okay, but here they increase the sale, the profit did not increase. But year to year, they increase in the sales a lot. From in single year, they did a big increase in the sales, but the profit has declined. Might be they have to do more business, there might be overhead cost is more, or they have to do more promotional activities, which is making them to have a too much of overhead, expensive marketing activities or something. Okay,
Okay.
can be various things, no?
Yes,
That
okay.
is what we are able to understand from this
Okay. Okay, Sadhu. Shall we
one.
go?
Okay.